17, I'd scaled the whole operation to $100 billion. At 19, I was already controlling the core businesses that kept the entire G Group alive. But on the night of our 20th birthday banquet, the same night the group was supposed to be handed over, Grandpa gave the purple sandalwood seal, the symbol of family head, to my useless twin brother, the guy who only knew how to eat, drink, and party. I stood there watching him take it proudly, fake as hell. He slapped a hand on my shoulder like some benevolent older brother, while my fiancé toasted him with a shy little smile. That's when it hit me. These people only value the so-called eldest grandson. Bloodline theater. Tradition as a weapon to keep talent in chains. So I announced it right there in the crystal chandeliered banquet hall of the old G mansion, under lights that made every fake smile look even blurrier. I'm renouncing my inheritance rights. I'm taking the entire core team I built from nothing and walking. The hall went dead silent. From the beginning, everyone assumed I'd get the throne. I'd been trained like a machine since I could walk. Rain or shine, no excuses. The atmosphere was electric. Fourth aunt was giving her opening speech when Grandpa stood up. The entire room froze. He cleared his throat and said, "Today is my two grandsons' 20th birthday and my retirement day." Then his eyes finally landed on me. Complex emotion. My heart hammered. According to G family rules, the position goes to the eldest grandson. My twin, Ji Yang, was born just 3 minutes earlier. Those 3 pathetic minutes erased 20 years of my blood and sweat. Grandpa opened the box, took out the heavy seal, and walked straight past me to Ji Yang, the careless prick standing right beside me. "Ji Yang, from today, you are the head of the G family and chairman of G Group. Remember, you are the eldest grandson. You carry the responsibility." Ji Yang looked shocked for half a second, then pure greed lit up his face. He practically snatched the seal. "Thank you, Grandpa. I won't disappoint you." The hall was so quiet you could hear hearts breaking. Every eye burned into me. Some with fake sympathy, some with glee, most just enjoying the show. My face went stiff. I couldn't even hold the smile anymore. Then I heard it, his inner voice, crystal clear in my head. "Ha ha, I won. I told you. Being born 3 minutes earlier is all it takes to become crown prince." That idiot Jian worked his ass off for 20 years, built everything, and it's all mine now. I stared at him in shock. He stood there holding the seal with arrogant triumph on his face, but his mouth said, "Brother, keep helping me. We'll manage the family together." That's when I realized I could hear people's true thoughts. Extreme humiliation and rage had awakened something hidden inside me. Ji Yang walked over and clapped my shoulder hard. Pure power move. "Look at this perfect face he's been showing since childhood." Thought everything was set, but the old man knows I'm the real one. I dug my nails into my palm until it bled. Then my fiancé, Liu Ruyan, sashayed over in the expensive dress I bought her, blushing, eyes sparkling. "Ji Yang bro, congratulations. In the future, I'll be your strongest support." She didn't even glance at me. Her inner voice rang loud. "Good choice. GN is capable. Who cares? In a traditional clan like the G family, bloodline and status are everything. Now I'll be the future chairman's wife." That was the final nail. All my value, all my achievements, nothing compared to those 3 minutes. Rules and tradition were just excuses to protect mediocrity and suppress real talent. I watched Ji Yang deliberately touch her fingers while drinking from her glass. Grandpa stroked his beard, satisfied, like he'd made the smartest decision of his life. Relatives swarmed Ji Yang like flies on shit. I was already background noise. The rage finally snapped. I laughed. Low, cold, but it cut through the entire hall. I grabbed the mic, stepped on stage under the spotlight, and said, "Thank you, everyone, for coming to my brother and my birthday banquet." I emphasized brother, like a knife. Grandpa nodded approvingly. Ji Yang smirked. I scanned the whole room. Since the G family values the eldest grandson rule so much, I, GN, hereby announce that I am voluntarily giving up all inheritance rights and taking a clean exit from G Group. The hall froze. I continued. The launch project that I personally built and led, its data, clients, resources, and 3-year plan, are my intellectual property. The entire core team is coming with me. I dropped the mic and walked out. As I passed Ji Yang, I heard his panicked inner voice screaming, "He's taking the team? What the hell is the launch project? It wasn't even a company project. We can't let him leave." I just gave him a cold stare. "Family head, please behave." Behind me, my assistant, Linzo, stood up. "Boss has left. What are we still doing here? Pack up, report to the new office tomorrow." Over 20 key people from technical, marketing, and project departments stood up without hesitation and followed me out. The hall went silent again. Only Ji Yang, clutching the seal, and Grandpa's dark face remained. Outside, the cold night air washed away the suffocating perfume. Linzu draped my coat over me. "Boss, the car's ready." I sat in the back seat. The core team followed in other cars. No questions asked. These people had bled with me through countless sleepless nights. Our bond was way deeper than boss-employee. As the mansion grew smaller in the rearview mirror, my phone vibrated. "Grandpa." I hung up and blocked him. Then Ji Yang called, raging. "GN, have you lost your mind? Get back here right now." "Watch your tone, family head. We're not brothers anymore, just business rivals." He sneered. "Rival? What are you without G family? I've already frozen all your cards. How are you going to feed your little team?" "Thanks for the reminder," I said calmly. "But my personal earnings and secret investments are more than enough for a new beginning." I hung up. He had no idea I'd been secretly investing since 18. I never put all my faith in family. Liu Ruyan called next, trying to play peacemaker. I shut her down coldly and blocked her too. Anyone who chooses status over loyalty gets deleted from my life. That night, we registered New Star Tech, a new beginning. The business world exploded the next day. The genius second grandson of G family walking out with the core team was wildfire news. Some called me impulsive, others called me arrogant. The real players in the industry knew exactly what the launch project and that team were worth. 1 month later, we launched our flagship product, the Smart Home Control System. It was revolutionary. Orders flooded in. We signed massive partnerships. New Star Tech became an overnight sensation while G Group descended into chaos. Ji Yang, realizing too late that the garbage code I left behind was actually gold, ordered everything rebuilt from scratch. Grandpa screamed at him, but the damage was done. G Group burned through cash and time. 3 months later, we owned 30% of the high-end smart home market. G Group's stock tanked. Banks circled. Suppliers demanded payment. Employees fled. Finally, Ji Yang crawled back to Grandpa on his knees. The old man, seeing his 100-year legacy about to die, had only one solution left. "Bring me back." They called. I laid out my conditions: public apology, hand over the seal and chairmanship in front of shareholders and media. Ji Yang refused at first. Then reality hit. On the day of the shareholders' meeting, the hall was packed with media. Grandpa, looking old and broken, started his speech. He admitted mistakes and announced I would be reinstated as chairman. He walked toward me with the seal, hands shaking. I stopped him. I had Lin Zuo distribute the documents, DNA test results, and hospital records. The hall went deathly quiet. I took the mic. "Before I accept anything, everyone should see these. I am not a biological member of the G family. Ji Yang was the only child born that day. I was taken from the hospital as a healthy backup because the real eldest grandson was weak. I was trained like a machine to be a replacement. The eldest grandson rule was just legal theater to hand everything to him once he got stronger." Grandpa clutched his chest and collapsed. Chaos erupted. I stood there ice cold. I didn't come back to save this rotten company. I came to watch it die. From today, G Group belongs to history. Then I offered every shareholder a deal they couldn't refuse. Trade their worthless G Group shares, a dying company drowning in debt, for original shares in New Star Tech, a rocket ship already valued at over $30 billion. They took the deal. Of course they did. No one fights money. The G family's precious bloodline empire crumbled. Their traditions, their arrogance, their 3-minute advantage, worthless. I built my own throne, and I burned theirs to the ground. No guilt, no hesitation, just pure, cold satisfaction.